Hello, everyone. My name is Tim Green, and this is Crush It Club episode 50. That's 50 videos in 50 days, and now approaching my own age. The 7 levers of influence. This is going to be one of 7 in this series, which might be predictable. So this one is reciprocation, and the reason I'm doing this is because this is valuable content from an excellent book, and also because I'm excited to say in, I think it's 5 days and change, I will be taking part as a guest speaker in the Marketing Success Summit. And please join me there. I will add links later because I don't know the exact link to give you right now. And I hope you'll join us and you can watch my talk and others, top-notch people, about their areas of expertise in marketing. So there's my pitch. So let's get on to, this is from Cialdini's book, Influence, his latest one, which is excellent. It's head and shoulders above the book he did 20 years ago or more, which makes sense. But many times people re-release their books and they're a little better and a little updated. If it was a fight between his old book and his new book, well, let's just say the new book kicks its ass really bad because it's that much better. First one was good, but there were a lot of points that I felt weren't as clear as I needed them to be for me to understand. This one did a much better job on that, speaking plainly, but yet at the same time going far deeper than the first book did into the technical part, if that's what you care about. So this is, as I said, Cialdini's 7 levers of influence. I did not invent these, but most of us intuitively know several of these, but not necessarily all of them. And he took them beyond, because he's a scientist, he took them beyond just, well, I think this is true, or everybody knows that, and in fact, tested it scientifically to find out what was true, to separate hearsay, common sense, and other things, fact from fiction, science from pseudoscience. So in this one, reciprocation, this is, as it might seem obvious, it's just like this picture behind us shows. It's like, I give you something, you give me something. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. What's new? Well, So even in conversations, it's natural for humans to have a reciprocal dynamic. Give, take, give, take, give, take. And of course, in the area of influence in sales and marketing, needless to say, it's used quite a bit. And he goes into it in fairly good detail. But the essence is, somebody gives you a small gift, you know, a pencil with a cool logo on it, or let's see here, or something like this, a little eyeglass lens cleaner, so that you can use it when you purchase glasses, either before you purchase them or after, to put you in the mood to feel as though you have to reciprocate. Oh, they give me something, so I have to give them something back, or I feel like I do. Now, this is both good and bad. I think there's nothing wrong with using reciprocation, offering something of value. That's what I do with these. I offer value, and the vast majority of people will never return anything, and I'm totally okay with that. But some people will go, this is really good stuff, I want to learn more about what Tim does and work with him. So it's an example of reciprocation. But understand this too, and this is why I'm making this point, is unfortunately unethical salespeople, unethical organizations will put you in a position where they give you the gift and then they make you feel obligated. So one of the things I love about Cialdini is, when he started this research years ago, it wasn't so clear, but his reason was, as he says in his own words, I'm a sucker, I'm a pushover. That's his words, that oftentimes when it came to these persuasive techniques, he was the one getting duped all the time. So that was one of the things that motivated him to start researching this, and also to research sort of defenses against it. So in particular for this one, he talks about the defense against reciprocation, where somebody gives you a little gift and then asks for something. I mean, even beggars use this now, right? So here's what it is. He says, think of it as you want to frame it or have this mindset. So to defend against this, I gave you something, so you gave me something, you can, and honestly so, think to yourself, frame it in your own mind as this gift is designed to manipulate me into buying or giving them something. From that perspective, now you can remove the guilt of not giving them something back, of not buying the product or returning it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying don't let the gift push you into buying something you know you don't need because you feel obligated. That's the whole human dynamic of reciprocation. You give something and something, the recipient feels they need to give you something back, or vice versa. So when somebody gives you something, you can, among other things, not only have this frame of, well, obviously they want me to buy me something. It's the only reason they gave it to me. You can go, thanks, and walk away, or go, well, I like this gift and I'm happy to receive this gift. Understand, I'm not buying anything from you either way. So you can have the gift back if that's your only reason for giving it. And that reverses the dynamic where they're going to have to basically admit they're trying to manipulate you into buying something in an unethical way. And I would suspect the vast majority will not take it back. They'll say, oh, no, this is a gift. There's no obligation. In which case you go, well, thanks. That's very kind of you. Put that little gift in your pocket or under your arm and walk away. You can do that. Now they might say, well, this gift is for 5 minutes of your attention. Say, okay, great. And decide whether you want to give that 5 minutes of attention or not, after which you've already reciprocated. So while it's a great technique and you should use it, in my opinion and Cialdini's opinion, only ethically, understand if somebody tries to use it unethically and in a manipulative way to get you to buy something, now you have a defense. It's like, oh, well, you're doing this only because you want something in return from me. And if they get really pushy, you can just call this out. Say, okay, look, you gave me this because you're trying to manipulate me or push me into buying something. And again, at this point, you can either offer to give the gift back or just say, that's what you did. And you said this gift was without obligation. So I'm taking the gift. I've already given you my time. Thank you very much. Hopefully this never happens to you, but as sellers, as marketers, you can use this. And just like I've already said several times now, use it ethically. I don't expect, there is no obligation to anybody. The information I give is free. It takes a lot of time and effort on my part, and it builds my reputation. It has a lot of positive effects for me. And if it helps somebody do well and they want to work with me, awesome. If they don't, it costs me nothing extra, because some people will inevitably find my content and my knowledge of value and return it. So it's an example. If you're going to give a gift as part of a reciprocation dynamic in your sales, give it freely without obligation. The moment you express or have a sense of, well, I gave it to you, now you owe me, you're done. Nobody's going to deal with that. You will seem pathetic and childish. So by all means, use and give value freely as part of your sales efforts, knowing it is a non-obligatory gift. And if you keep with that frame and you mean it, everybody will be happy with you. They'll either take it away, happy to have a free gift, or be happy to do business with you because you were generous and because what you had was of value to them at that time and they were interested in buying it. So that's it for Crush It Club episode 50, the 7 levers of influence, reciprocation. My name is Tim B. Green. Bye for now.